We're just going to take a little break here, and we'll go for a walk. Hey, aren't those the coolest scars you've ever seen? I mean, come on. They did such a great job putting that all back together. Needs lotion. Let's take a walk. Give me a sip of this. I'll tell you what. Years ago, when I realized what media was doing to people, was doing to all of us, I don't just mean me and you, I'm talking about the whole world, civilization as we know it, that kind of deal. Well, when I realized that years ago, I didn't immediately just stop watching it. I thought, this isn't going to affect me. You know, I understand how this stuff works. I used to make commercials. I make advertising. I understand this stuff. It's not going to affect me. I'm smart. And I was wrong. It was having an effect on me. And of course, you do not realize it until you remove it from your life. I'm not going to go too far. I'm leaving a backpack over here. Anyway, so this was years ago when I realized that that's what media was doing to us, television. It's monkey see, monkey do. They're making people stupid. Every sitcom, every idiot commercial, they're making people dumb intentionally. They're showing people the dumbest of the dumb everywhere. And it's having a desired effect. Now enter the internet. What the internet's doing is making people psychotic. All of us. It's making us psychotic. If you don't understand psychopathy, if you think that just means crazy and serial killer, no, that's not what psychopathy is. If you don't really understand what psychopathy is, go watch a video or go, look into it. Figure out what psychopathy really is so that you can start to recognize it. Once you do recognize it, you'll see it all over society. But then, when you really start paying attention, you're going to have a night like I had last night, where I had an epiphany that this internet thing is making me psychotic as well. Now I'm an aware person. I'm aware of my thoughts, my feelings. I know what I think and I can say it. I've always been this way, and I can't imagine it actually being any other way. I can't imagine those people that... I'd like to hear other people's internal dialogue. I'd like to hear people talk to themselves, because I don't think that we're hearing the same thing at all. And I would just love to be able to sit inside someone else's head and listen to their thoughts for a while, because I've been listening to mine my entire life, okay? And that's why it clicked to me last night that I can recognize this in myself. I know who I am. I know what I am. And I'm even recognizing these traces of psychopathy in myself. And that is a very dangerous thing. Because if it's doing this to me, and I'm real smart, I understand this stuff. And what about the poor bastard who has no idea about any of this? That's just soaking this... You see people stuck to their screen all day long. I mean, as a cyclist, I'm out and about. I'm watching people. I see people everywhere. On their phone, in their car, walking, wherever. They're constant. It's constant. That's one of the causes. That's one of the causes. But it's a hell of a lot worse than just making society dumb so that they can be easily manipulated, easily, tricked into doing anything that they're programmed to do by their God TV. That's one thing. But to literally turn people into psychopaths by design, that's an entirely different thing. And it's unacceptable, in my opinion. Now, what can I do about it? Well, not a whole hell of a lot, to be honest. Understanding it, telling people about it won't help. It doesn't help. It doesn't stop it. Am I going to be able to somehow start a crusade and persuade people to turn these fucking things off and get away from these screens? Nope, not even close. Not even close. People are so addicted to this. Again, you don't realize it until you take it away. Once you step away from it, only then will you become aware of the effect that it's been having on you this whole time. So no, I don't think I'm going to be able to do a whole hell of a lot about it. So all I can do is at least say it out loud. Maybe somebody will hear it. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm telling you, the internet, these devices, these applications, social media, is turning us into psychopaths. Oh no, not me, Chad. I'm real smart. It's happening to you too. It's affecting you too. And you don't realize it. We won't realize it until it's already too late. That's another thing. It's not like it's magically going to change or stop or change directions and improve drastically. No. We are already like this river right here, which is higher than I've ever seen it, by the way. We're already in this channel. We're already moving in this direction, just like that log right there. It's already, there's no changing the course. Where this water ends up is it's already there. See, it's already there. It's already happened. The stream is time. Okay. So no, it's not going to change. But I just want to say it out loud that if you're watching YouTube, if you're watching whatever you're doing, social media, if you're online 10 hours a day, it's turning you into a psychopath. And I'm not having it for myself. I'm not, I don't want this. I don't like how it makes me feel. And because I am aware of myself, I realize it is happening to me as well. And I'm gonna decline. I'm going to take time away from this deliberately. That includes even posting stuff. It's one thing when you're sharing your thoughts with the world. That's a different thing. But that's not what's occurring on social media anymore, if you're paying any attention. And all these fake accounts, all these people out there hiding, they're not even people. A lot of it is not even people, to be honest with you. Some of it is bots, some of it is artificial intelligence, some of it is hand-picked select few people are actually trained to go out and get the snowball rolling down the hill. That's all they gotta do. It doesn't take everybody, it only takes just a handful. Just a few people who know what they're doing, can go in and disrupt and destroy and control and manipulate and turn everyone in on the network into a psychopath without them even knowing it. Now why, the people who are running this stuff, people who are doing this, who sat around and devised these things years ago, why do they want to turn the world into psychopaths? Because that's what they are. They're true psychopaths. Again, if you really don't understand psychopathy, please look into it and you will recognize psychopathy is everywhere. We admire it. We applaud it. We donate money to it with text to chat. What the fuck? It's unreal. It's unreal. But that's why they're doing it, is because they are psychopaths. And by turning the population psychopathic, it's going to be easier to accept the craziness, the true insanity that these psychopaths cause. Behind the scenes, behind closed doors, when no one's looking, that sort of thing. They are turning society into psychopaths so that they can come out into the open and be the psychopaths that they truly are and have millions of people applaud it instead of cut their fucking heads off. So, last night when that hit me that, wow, this is affecting me. I'm not so smart after all. You know, this is affecting me too. When that hit me, I was done. Actually I threw a laptop last night. I've never did that before. Never did that. I'm not a violent person. I'm not emotional. I'm just not like that. I might rant and rave, but I'm just not like that, you know. I've never been like that. But last night when it clicked to me, I got so pissed. I actually picked that fucking thing up and just threw it. Just threw it. And I was like, oh. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. I'll go to that later. But I do want to tell you, I think it's very important to share and to communicate, and that's why social media was so valuable. That's why the internet was so valuable. It allowed this world mind to form, and all these things. Yes, it's great for that. I've always loved it. That's been my addiction, is to be in contact. Not only to be in contact with that world mind, but to be able to contribute my own thoughts to it. I thought, wow, what a concept. And I'm sure everyone else does too. But I'm here to tell you, it's making us psychopathic. It really is. And I'm not having it for me. So I will be taking not just extended time away from it and spending more of my time out doing things that I enjoy doing, but I don't want to contribute to it either. And I realize that that's how it's turning me into a psychopath, is that it's getting me to rage against it and causing me to mirror, causing me to become what I hate. And I'm not having it. I'm gonna go do something else. Hey, I'm Chad. Thanks for listening. Do yourself a favor. Turn this off.